Hi everyone, back again making another card. I've already got all my bits ready, so I haven't got a clue what I'm going to make yet, but this is what's going to go on there. So I've stuck my feather to there so I don't lose it. I've got a little metal charm there. I've cut out some butterflies from my butterfly sheet that come with my stamp area pad. This is a chipboard embellishment, and then I've got some leaves and some little twiggy things, and this is also a chipboard embellishment frame which I've coloured using a permanent marker. What colour did I use? Magenta. This one to be precise, because it is a nice pretty colour, from the Artiste Dough Crafts pens. Okay, so let's move each of that out the way. Then I've already pre-done the card like I normally do. Haven't done my middle bit where they write on yet, but that's the card. And then I've picked this one, and this paper pad is from the Craft Consortium, and it's the Vivid Ink collection. So I'll link everything below. So let's distress the edges. I've strengthened it again like I normally do, and put my 3D frame pads already on there, because my videos are already over half an hour long. Can you imagine if I had to do everything from scratch? Okay, one side left. I don't know why I don't move my card, it creates such a mess. So let's have a look there. On that one, like that, I think. Do I want that like that or like that? Might have the flowers going up today, but let's get the base on first. I'll find out where you're going with it and put your glue on. I love these light lilacs and aqua greens together. I think they're really pretty. Okay, so I like that there. Let's get this frame. Let's have a look. So how are we going to play it? Let's get my other bit. These are wings, and it says I wish I could fly. Reminded me of an old 80s TV programme I used to watch, Wish I Could Fly, Orville. That just brought back a memory then, funny. Right then, okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, quite like it on a diamond shape. I want to leave this part of the green showing because there's not much showing of that. Yeah, I quite like it like that. Okay. So let's get some, let's move this out the way so it don't get damaged, and we'll put some wet glue on. Let's try this and see if it comes out any better. Oh yeah, that's coming out good. The other one, it gets a bit Okay, that has come out. The other side don't come out much, and this one's like having a whale of a time. Let me just wipe some of it off. Get that glue string off. Right then, to get the card back. Let's pop this on. Make sure we're in the right space. And we'll pop it there. Okay. What's that catching on? Some glue that I dropped. Wipe that off, otherwise we're gonna ruin the card if it picks any colour up on it. Okay, that'll do. So that's down nice now. Now I'm not sure whether I want to lie that flat or whether I definitely want it up out the way, I think. So let's get, I've got 2 of these left, so let's cut them in half. Put a little bit of glue on also. We'll pop that there. And that one on the other side. Like so. And let's have a look what that's like. Yeah, that looks nice. Now do we want it any more? No, that'll do. So let's get that down. Bubby's just woke up. Such a good dog, he knows I'm filming, so he wakes up to be a terror. Hold that till it takes, otherwise it will flop down. That's it. Yep. Let's get some of the flowers on. Yep. So I'll have one there. And one there. I like these colours together, the magenta and the mint green. It's really pretty. Right, I've got my little feather, and this is, I did this yesterday, I think I showed it in another card tutorial. I've just put green over the top. It was blue yesterday. You can see a little bit of blue there, but I thought I could use it in this one. Let's have a look, and let's move that down a little bit more. Has that made a mess? No, not too bad. I can cover that up with a leaf. I just wanted to just let me get Bubba on the bed, because he's been, if I don't get him on the bed, he'll be naughty even more. So let's have a look what this looks like. I like it a little bit hidden in that corner, so we'll pop that there. A little bit of glue. So let's see where it's sticking, because it's not sticking where I want it to. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's it. I need to just hold this side up, because my cardboard, I couldn't find a big enough piece of cardboard, so I just need to hold that up a little bit more and then glue it down. that on, or is that going to fall off? I always test things as well, because obviously it's got to go in a box. I'm going to secure it a little bit. Is it secure enough? I'm just not 100% sure. Let me get one of these little foamy pads and cut a little bit off. I just need it to be a little bit more secured down, and I think it'll go there, hopefully. Let's have a look. Yeah, I just needed it secured down a little bit more than what it was, because it was, you've seen it, it was like dangling and flipping everywhere, and I think you risk it then falling off. So I just need a little bit of wet glue when it comes out. I keep telling you, one end comes out, the other end decides not to come out. It's annoying. Let's get my pokey pen. Just got a little bit of tiny glue on there. I just want to stick the nib down of the quill. And then, what do I need then? I need a little Sharpie marker. Let's hold that down a little bit more. I'm thinking that ain't gonna hold there, so. And also, because I moved that flower, I can see that needs securing a little bit more while I'm here. So then, because I want the quill to just finish when it decides to work, I want it to look like it's dragging it just finished writing, like that. I like that. Bubba, don't eat out of that box, otherwise I will sell you on eBay. He's got his head stuck in my paper box with all my paper pads. Right then, yeah, I like the way that looks. So now I'm going to put some leaves on. These leaves are pretty. This is my new leaf stamp that I got from Budley Crafts, I think it's called. Shows you the shape of the leaf underneath. Just like little delicate veins. So you'll see better on these. They look really pretty. He's got a piece of cardboard now. I'm going to just leave him with a piece of cardboard. He's like a toddler. So let's crunch the leaf up a little bit. Just crunch it up like that and then reopen it. Very good. And let's, looks like a broken petal there, doesn't it? Let's sort this petal out. Don't know what it's doing. It was falling down a little bit too much for my liking. Let me do a larger leaf for this corner. And then crumple him up again. So I want the leaf to do. Yep. So I'll put that one. Love these colours together. Crumple it up as if you're going to put it in the bin and then reopen it. It looks loads better than a flat leaf. another leaf in this corner. Oh, coming this way. And then you need to do half the leaf, because the other half of the leaf obviously goes underneath the flower, so this part you won't see. So on that one like that. And then I think we'll have a larger one over here. Can you hear Bubba tearing up the paper? That's where I got rubber from. Crikey. Yeah, he's tearing his little piece of cardboard up because he's a terror. He knows he's not allowed it. He's on the bed as well, tearing cardboard up. He knows he's not supposed to be doing it, but he also has learned that when I'm filming that I can't really get up and go and sort him out. So this is why he becomes a naughty toddler, but in dog form. See, he knows how to wind me up. I think all dogs do, don't they? They know how to push your buttons and when to push your buttons. Here's a little buggerbags. He knows I'm talking about him as well because he keeps looking at me. I think he's looking at me as well to see when I'm going to stop him. He's going, oh, Mum normally stops him from doing this. Then I've got like, it's like a TV bed. It's like a bed with a fitted TV in the end. I treated myself when I moved. And he knows if he goes up near there, because he jumped up it once, and he knows if he goes near the telly he gets my attention as well because I'm watching him. And he's just watching me out the corner of his eye thinking, I know you can't come and get me at the minute, but what's wrong, Bobby? You say, oh, I can come and get you any minute. Right then, let's have a look on the leaf here. Some little pieces here that I want to use, but not sure where and if. Do I like them just there? No, too much. Just one. Dilemmas. And then I've got some also these twirly little bits that I've cut out. Let's bend them a little bit so they've got a bit of curl to them. So we'll put one, I think, there. And we'll go underneath the leaf this time. Got another one there. Let me see. I don't want to go and cover my dress. I don't want to put it there, look, which is it'd look pretty there, but then it'd cover Dream up. Unless I pinched it right at the bottom, but it still covers it up. I just needed it to fill that little bit up, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to split it in half, and then I'm going to try and just fit it in this little gap. Just so it's visible, look. Let's have a look. Yes, perfect. It's a little bit visible there, but not overtaking the word. Okay, so we've got a little bit left here that'd look pretty there. And I'm not sure about these. I might split it, so let's just take a little snippage off, so we're left with just one. And I've got glue strings everywhere driving me insane. So let's have a look at that, just that one. That looks pretty. I like that one there, and I don't know whether I'm going to add a little bit more in a memento. So I like that there. So let's have another look. So let's split it again. I don't want the same one though, so I'm going to go for this one on the opposite side now. Just looks a bit odd with that big one missing, doesn't it? But it'll be okay. Wish I'd check, I just didn't want it to be the same, you see. I wanted it to be a little bit different. Let's have a look. Yeah, I like that there now. Put some glue on. And then pop that there. And then, where's my other bits? Because there's a gap there that I don't like, I'm going to cut out this little left out bit as best I can, so it looks like it was already originally on there. So I need some tweezers for this bit. So anything delicate, let me get that glue off, anything delicate that your fingers are getting in the way, use your tweezers. So would it be, yes, it'd be better that side, so let's just twizzle it around, pop some glue on there, and then just pop it on there. Okay, looks like it was always on there. I like it. And then we've also got one spare there, so let's chop little bits off. Okay, and then we can pop that there as if it's a little bit more thicker. The plant is a little bit more thicker at the top. So let's put that one there. And then let's take this one from the other side we snipped off, and let's put that there. So then that looks like you've got more coming down. Get the glue strings off. bothering me. Yeah, I like that one there as well. So we shall stick it to the other one. So this time you're going on top of the colour, lift that up. And then manoeuvre where you want it. And then it looks like it was always there. Okay. So do we use the other bit now to come off up there? Looks like a little hanging plant. I like it. Yeah. Yes, I like it hanging there. Looks like there's a little hanging plant happening. Right then, let's get the glue strings off while I can see them. Right then, I've got some butterflies. I've already coloured them. I think these are like a pale pink, but I've done the darker magenta and then matched the green in the white bit. Now again, I'm not sure whether I want to use him. We shall soon see when we add him. See, I'm not... Where's the other one gone? I'm not sure I like the shape of the butterfly for this one. It reminds me more of a moth. But I'm not hating him. Let's have a look. Yeah, I want him on the edge of that leaf there. Now with this here, I wanted it to just hang really. Or is it too much, do you think? Because it's obviously coming from there too. We don't want too much going on. So no, I don't know whether I'm going to add that yet. I might add it last, but not 100% sure. I don't think I'm going to add that one. Right then, for the sparkle pen, now I want to do some sparkle. Not that one, that leaks. On the wings. So we've got some iridescent wings, I think. Okay. There we go, that looks nice. Yeah, that looks really pretty. I'm not sure if you can see how shiny it is on film. I'll try and angle it again. Every time I angle it, I look at it back and I think, that ain't done nothing. Let's get that glue string. There we go. I want to keep the writing just matte black, so I won't put none on there. I'm going to put some silver, not silver, oh, bloody hell, some sparkle around here, around the edge of the frame. And I think on that hangy plant thing that I've done, I think we might have some shimmer on there. Let's move hangy plant out the way so we can shimmer the frame up properly. Okay, now do we want a little bit of shimmer? Let me just try one or two. Don't want to just ram it all over it so it like overtakes it too much. So all I'm doing is just picking one or two random little petal things. So not every single one of them is done, because that sometimes is over the top. Let's have a look. I'm going to do, oh, flip somewhere. I'm going to put some on the feather, because that also will look pretty. Let me try and see what I'm doing. I'm not sure whether you can see that sparkle. Hopefully you can. I'll look back on it later and think, no Julie, you can't see the sparkle. So let's get that off there. Now I think I'm not going to add any beads. The only beads that I think would go are these colour. Let's have a look. Sometimes you don't want them. So let's have a look. I've got this little tray here that I can put a little few diamonds. It's my new tray. Let me show you. Hang on. Bear with, caller, bear with. So I've got a little tray here that it's a Sizzix tray, and then you can put all your diamonds on, because I never use my diamonds because they're a pain to get back in the pot. So I've got this little thing here. So let me see if I've got a colour that's going to complement the card. So this looks, yes, that looks nice and bright, doesn't it? So what that, yes, we either have that colour or these colours pretty, look, when I can get it off. Oh, it looks so nice. To put one there, then one there, or do you think that's too much? I like the pink one. I think I'm going to go with the pink one. So let's have a look at putting some on the edges of the frame, because that would look pretty, wouldn't it? So yeah, I'm liking that as well. I'd probably like a little diamond there too. We've got another colour there. Yeah, that looks nice. I've got some smaller ones too that I could use. So bear with again, bear with again. Oh no. See, I'll put them, I always put them in a safe place, and then I can't find them again. Oh yeah, oh no. Welcome to my life of not finding anything that I need. So where's that one? I do like this pink. Yeah, we'll do the pink and then the green there. So let's get him off and put the glue on. Ready. A glue gun for this, because obviously this is in the air, it literally seals it straight away. Like wet glue, the diamond would be sliding all over the place. So some things, I think when you use wet glue, it limits you to what you can actually do. Now, do I want it on there? Hang on, I'm having a fight with a glue gun, or do I have it on there? Yeah, I think on the edges of the page it's going to look better, to be fair. So again, let's change our mind again. Yeah, that looks nice. Onto that. Oh. Yeah, get the glue off. Let me move that out, though, it's just going to knock everything off. And then this one, let's get him ready on there so I can pick it up. Okay, now do I want one on there? Yes, I think I do. So let me just get the colour. I don't think have I got any left in my little tray? Oh, yes, yes, yes. One left. How lucky is that? Yeah. So even though you can't see it that much, I think it's always best to pop it on there, because people, when they handle the card itself, they're going to notice that not one is in the corner there. Put my stand back on. And let's have a look at the finished result. Yeah, you know when you make a card and you're really happy with it. Some cards I am and some cards I'm not. But yeah, I'm really happy with that one. Apart from that leaf, as that leaf to me now needs moving, because it was in my way too much. So let's just pop it there. Let me see. Yeah, that'll do. It was right on the word, you see, so it was blocking it. But yeah, quite 3D. Beautiful. Hope you enjoyed making this card with me. On the next video, I'm going to be showing you how to do the big statement butterfly from Tim Holtz. You know, when you colour the background, it shows through. So that's on the next video, so we look forward to doing that. And I'll see you all then. Bye, everybody.